Hey guys, what's going on? This is Brook. I'm a guitar teacher in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. There's not much to do in Iowa other than practice guitar, so it's a pretty good place to live for that reason. So yesterday I came up with an exercise that my students enjoyed. It's combining the E minor pentatonic scale in two different positions with a very simple rock riff, play along with a drum machine so people can get a sense of, finding the beat and locking in with a drummer, even though it's just a drum machine. It's still very fun. So the pattern, first pattern is kind of like rumble, and then the riff is, and so I might just do the scale for a while, the riff for a while, and then we end up an octave higher. So it's easier to play it down here than up there because you've got open strings. Anyhow, this is what we were working on. And it went on, and the students really enjoyed it. So just my guys need to work on coordinating their picking hand with the fretting hand and locking in the timing, the dexterity I always talk about, kind of the muscle memory, and certain muscles have to be in condition to be able to execute such simple bonehead maneuvers. So yes, it's basic. If you're an experienced player, this might look a little silly, but it's actually pretty fun to play. So let me just break down what it is, and then maybe I'll run the drum machine, I'll do the riff, and you can try the scales. So the scale is good old GE 3-0 on the first string. You're probably getting pretty sick of that, but I play it every day and I still like it. Then second string, DB, which is 3-0. So those are the same. You can just stay right there if you just want to play that today, that's fine. But if you want to keep going, third string is 2-0, A, G. Put those three together. It's a start. Fourth string is 2-0, which is E, D, spells the name Ed. Then you got your B, A, like a sheep, ba, 2-0 on the fifth string. Then you got your 3-0, which, so those are all eighth notes. Now I'm going to do a quarter note, G, on the sixth string, third fret, and then E is a half note. So it's kind of fun to practice that timing, eighth notes, quarter note, half notes. And picking, I would do the down up thing. And let's see, I think I saw a student who's was fisting the pick like that. I like to try to get the fingers out a little bit. Keep that right hand kind of loose, kind of light. Don't crush it. Another student came in yesterday. He was, I don't even want to mimic what he was doing. He was just pounding the strings and pressing so hard. He was bending everything sharp. I'm like, whoa, why are you yelling at me? So lightness in the hands. Okay, so yeah, down, up. And the riff is 0-0-3-0 on the sixth string. I smile because I've been playing that for so long, so many years, and I just think it's pretty cool. I'm doing downstrokes for that, the eighth note, the kind of steady driving rock feel, downstrokes. So you can stay in that for a while, or repeat the scale. You can keep doing the scale over and over. That's how I initially started it. Repeat, repeat. Now, if you're feeling bold, you can go up an octave, which requires a little more coordination, because here you've got your open string. You just hit the 3 and then let it go. But here you've got to go 15, 12. And remember, this is the same scale, just an octave higher. So this is G, E, this is G, E, and so forth. So that's 15, 12. Second string, 15, 12. Third string, 14, 12. Fourth string, 14, 12. Fifth string, 14, 12. Sixth string, 15, 12. And if you want to get back down, you can always slide down. All right, I'll try to put it together again and play a little bit, and then maybe I'll do the riff, and you can just kind of put it together the way you want. How about you give it a try? I'll just hold this riff, see if you can do the scale. And if you fall apart, just start over. But you might want to start on the 1. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 1, and 2, and 3. Alright, let's end at 1, 2, 3, 4, done. And you can always rewind the video and take it from that part and just practice. If you like that, I could make a whole video of me playing just the riff like I was doing. Or if that's too fast, I can slow it down also. Or you could slow down the video. In settings, you can pick playback speed and take it down maybe to 75%. That's what I do when I'm transcribing some complex stuff. I might even take it down 50%. Alright, well, that's pretty fun. So I do have that written out in Guitar Pro. And again, it's just a drill to help you with timing so that you don't speed up and slow down or kind of sound like you're meandering randomly. This is to tighten up your scale and riffing and give you a little bit of fun experience. So if you got together with some guys or girls or anybody on drums and bass, you guys could just keep playing for a while on that riff, and the bass player could maybe meander up and do some different things and just make a big old racket. And that's kind of how I grew up learning, is just, my little buddies and I, we knew about five or eight songs. We'd play those over and over, and I was like, ugh, sick of those songs, man. Let's just anything but that. And we would just start making up random stuff, and it was amazing. What I'm sure some of it was hideous, but we'd play in any key: E flat, B flat, who cares, G, D, A, F. We would just make up chords, and then everybody would follow. If a guy would just go to like F to A flat, everybody would just kind of follow, and maybe a D, who knows. We'd just do random chords. But out of that chaos, we formed the ability just to jam instinctively, and that was pretty amazing. That we just sort of organically turned into, four of us went on to become professional musicians. One guy didn't really pursue playing in bands, but he still plays. We all still play. And that was like 50 years ago. So that's the kind of riff we might have played back then. And that's what makes me laugh, because it's still fun. So good luck with that riff. And I hope you find some people to jam with. It's really great. But you'll notice when you jam with people, if your timing is horrible, you're not going to fit in very well. So that's why I make these videos with the drum machine, so you can sort of feel that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and garbage, which I didn't want to know about, but now I do. It does matter. So good luck with your jamming, and thanks. Hey, if you want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be cool. And I do have some Surf Zombie shirts. This is the Monster A Go Go album cover design. Thinking about making hoodies. Wonder if that would look good on a hoodie. We'll see. We'll come up with something. All right, thanks. This is Brook saying, rock out. Stay warm.